Hey everyone, welcome back once again. Today we're going to do a reaction video for the Scream 6 official trailer. Now, being a 90s kid, as I talk about in a lot of my videos, I originally saw the very first one way back when it first came out, even though I was probably only like 12 or 13 at the time. And it was definitely not something that was appropriate for someone my age, but that one kind of set the stage for a lot of these follow-up movies. Now, this one will be a little bit different. It will be the first one without Neve Campbell, which in my opinion is a travesty because she made those movies and just, yes, they probably could have stopped after a certain couple, but they decided to continue on, and now we have a new generation, new set of actors, some returning from previous installments, and just the things that I've read, the things that I've seen, it might have been a good idea to leave this one in the past because they do enjoy, or they are changing things up. They're just kind of going in a completely different direction that the original ones were in. So I'm really unsure how I feel about this. And like a lot of people, and even a lot of the original cast from the previous movies, the fact that they're leaving Neve Campbell out because they just didn't want to pay her what she deserved and what she earned over the last span of the several movies, it's kind of stupid, and they shouldn't have done it without her, but we will see how this one goes. Like a lot of movies these days, I probably won't even bother going to the theater just because it's a lot more work than it's worth. But, so anyways, with all that jibber-jabber out of the way, we'll jump into the trailer for Scream 6.
Please help me.
There's a fucking line here, girl. You got a problem here, guy?
Jesus. Just straight up killing in public now. And now packing heat, which is odd.
I had this secret. There's a darkness inside of me. It followed me here. And it's gonna keep coming for us. We share a certain history. This isn't like any other ghost face.
What is this place?
A shrine.
We've got to lure him in.
We execute him.
Hello?
Let's play a game.
You know you're like the 10th guy to try this, right? It never works out for the dipshit in the mask.
Maybe. But there's never been one like me, Gail. I'm something different.
That's why I'm gonna shoot you in the fucking head.
You want me, so let's finish this.
Guys?
Well, that's definitely taking it in a different direction with just straight up he's killing people in public now, and just it leaves you to wonder if this particular Ghostface is going to have any connection to any of the past ones. A lot of them, yes, have been like fanboys of the original killers, and then we had ones like in Scream 3 where it was Sydney's half-brother that she didn't know about that started the whole thing with Billy and Stu. And the big thing that a lot of people have wanted, including myself, was to, even though there are people that are for it, there are people that are against it, but to have Stu come back in some form. Like, yes, I understand in the very first one he had a TV dropped on his head, and this is back in the 90s where TVs weighed 50 pounds or more. And so there was never actually any confirmation that he was actually dead. And that a lot of people have wanted him to come back to be maybe as an advisor or whatever. Maybe he's in a psych ward and he kind of helps them understand how these people's minds work, or maybe he turns out to be an accomplice of the killer, and just there's a lot of different ways they could do it. And plus, it's Matthew Lillard. I fucking love Matthew Lillard. He does great in everything that he does, and it would just be great to see him come back to do this character and kind of hopefully at some point bring all these movies to a close, but they keep dragging them on. And also, one thing I kind of noticed that was different and interesting was that the ghost face mask shows age. Like maybe it's an older one, or maybe it's just dirty. I'm not 100% sure, but they're kind of going that same direction that they did with the Michael Myers mask, where it showed age over time and showed cracks in the plastic or whatever it was. And just so it leaves you to wonder, is this person someone from the past, or is it another fanboy, or what they plan on doing? And just, we'll just see. Not 100% sure, because they tend to disappoint. Yes, we have Gale Weathers / Courtney Cox coming back for yet another one. They must have offered her all the money after Nev said, fuck you, I'm not doing it. And just, leaves a bad taste in your mouth, and you kind of see that they probably poured all their money into Courtney Cox when they should have probably poured a lot more into Nev Campbell, considering she's the original survivor and everything. But it does look decent. I will give it that. I will give it some sort of chance to actually surprise me, because the last one, if you haven't seen it yet, spoilers, they killed off Dewey, but I'm pretty sure that was at David Arquette's request. He didn't want to do it anymore. But so it, it could surprise me. It could be actually halfway decent. We just don't know until it comes out. But like a lot of them, we'll see. Because we know that because a lot of people wanted Hayden Panettiere to come back to reprise her character from the fourth one, I want to say, where we weren't sure if she was actually dead, and she's actually back in this one. So we will see. And that does have Jenna Ortega from the last one, who turns out to be Billy's love child. And just, we saw that Skeet Ulrich came back and did a lot of cameo work for that one as a hallucination or whatever for her character. So we will see if it will be worth a damn, or if they should just really just stop doing these movies. But I guess that'll do it. So if you enjoyed this reaction, please leave those comments, leave those likes, and if you're feeling extra generous, subscribe to the channel. I'd really appreciate it. So I guess I will see you guys next time, and take care.